There you go. I see one new recruit who just joined. Chrislyn just joined us. So, Chrislyn, you on yet? She's still connecting audio. She just signed up today, so we'll see if we can give her a second to introduce herself. Chrislyn, you there?
And Guillermo Gonzalez as well, joined new. Congrats, man. Welcome to the team, buddy.
Yeah, congrats to both y'all. Looking forward to it.
Can y'all hear me? I'm here.
There you are.
I can't see my, oh wait, that's fine. I don't know if my video is on.
We're just going to give you a second to introduce yourself.
Hello?
You there?
Hello?
You there?
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you.
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Chrislyn. I met some of you in California. Some of you I have not. I'm just new to this. I'm ready to go. Take all these leads and run with it.
Let's do it. Let's get going.
Yeah, definitely.
Anybody else, guys? Guillermo, you wanna unmute and say something real quick?
Hello.
Yep, there you go.
Hello. Hi guys. I'm a little bit sick. That's why I have my camera off. Well, I wanna thanks to Eric Garcia. He helped me to join the team, and I'm looking forward to learn the business and help people to save money and know you all.
Awesome, Guillermo. Welcome to the team, man. We're looking forward to it. You got a bunch of great guys here. Any of us are more than willing and happy to help you get up and running, man. We're looking forward to seeing you grow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Eric, you want to take
Welcome, Guillermo.
Thank you, Houston. Yeah, how's everybody doing? Let me see y'all smiles, man. Everybody looking so damn serious. Come on, we're trying to make some money here. You can't be making no money with a face like that. Come on. Hey, it is super, super great to be here with all of you. As you know, every Tuesday night, we do this call at 6 p.m. So if it's not in your calendar, I'm going to remind you again, please put it in your calendar. Listen, if you are not plugging in, then, out of sight, out of mind, right? So it's very important that we get together every single week to do this call, to give you the updates, to recognize those that need to be recognized, because it's important. It's super important. I want to just give it up to C-Ray and Houston for doing a great job. I've kind of handed off the torch a little bit for this meeting, and they're doing an excellent job with PowerPoint presentation. So give them an emoji or give them a round of applause right now, because guys, I'm so excited that y'all taking this over and you're doing a great job. Thank you so much, Houston. Thank you so much. And C-Ray, thank you so much. So we actually, let me see here. We were supposed to have Mr. Brunasso on today, and he's kind of hard to get a hold of. I'm not too sure what's going on, but hold on one second. Let me just, he may be in a meeting. I'm just texting him again, but it's okay. You know how it goes. We roll with the punches, right? So I guess for now, what I want to do is I want to go over a little bit about what we saw in California. Last April, we had an event here in San Antonio that we put on, and it didn't cost any money. All the leadership, put all their money together, and we had about 150 people here last April. We're going to try to break that record on December 11th. So just like Houston said, put that in your calendar, Saturday, December 11th. Now let's talk a little bit about the itinerary, okay? Saturday, December 11th at 10 a.m. will be the opportunity presentation. This is where you can invite, this is where you should be inviting your guests to listen to the information. You have somebody that tells you, oh, it's at a hotel. That's a weird thing. Oh, that's a scam. You know what I mean? Like, don't even talk to those people because they don't understand. Listen, you need to tell them, hey, if you have a house I can put 200 people in, let's do it at your house. Other than that, it's got to be at a hotel, right? We need a big area for all the people that we could fit in there. So listen, stop making apologies for people. You know, stop trying to give them this business the easy way. Oh, I hope they don't think it's an MLM business or network marketing. Forget that. We have people here that are winning every single day. Kimberly, I am so proud of you. Everybody, you know Kimberly has something to team. Kimberly's been on every call, every training. She's a part-time personal trainer. And look at that. I think Jonathan and Kim, I think that's a record. I have to get with Edgardo and ask him, but that is an amazing accomplishment. 130 panels. Is that roof going to break in, Jonathan? I'm just kidding.
It's a ground mount, so we're good.
Okay, it's a ground mount. Okay, cool.
Well, I figured if it was going to take me a year to get my first deal, might as well go big.
You know what, Kim? Kim, let's put that into perspective real quick, okay? I want you to know, guys, that last year, the average family that went into bankruptcy needed $500 more a month to stay out of bankruptcy. And Kim just made what? How much? 17 grand, Kim?
Yes, hopefully.
So imagine helping a family one sell a deal. Now, they might not get 130 panels their first time, but this will help them, you know, stay out of trouble in finances, right? So that's why it's so important to share this opportunity. But Saturday, December 11th, I'm so proud of Kim and Jonathan. Y'all have no idea. Like we have been, fuck man, we've been through the thick and thin. I love y'all so much. I'm so proud of you. Now y'all know where to get a loan. Stop hitting me up and get with Jonathan Morales. He's got the money, okay? So anyways, December 11th, 10 a.m., we will start the opportunity presentation, okay? 10 a.m. On Saturday, December 11th. Now that opportunity briefing will be only 45 minutes to an hour long. And then we'll have some testimonials right after that. So then we'll take a break where everybody can kind of talk to their, talk to their guests. Look, if you have guests at the event, let me do a quick little training here on events. If you have a guest at the event, when the event is over, you want to take your guest to the nearest mentor or to the nearest person that you want them to help, basically answer their questions. Does that make sense, everybody? Does that make sense? Okay, because you have a different level of credibility with whoever you're bringing than an expert does. We all know people buy from strangers rather than their own friends and family. It's just the way it goes. So if you bring your best friend, you try to talk to him about money, that best friend knows when you borrowed $5 5 years ago, right? So he's like, how can you train me on how to make money, right? So take your guest after the business overview is over and introduce them to either the presenter or any kind of mentor that you see in the area. I hope that makes sense. So 10 to about 11:15 is going to be the opportunity briefing and testimonials. Then we'll break, and then we're going to have training from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. And then after that, we're going to be doing a mentor only and above dinner. So you have to be a mentor in order to get into this dinner. And it's going to be a nice freaking dinner. It's going to be at a beautiful location, all taken care of. So, you want to be a mentor. You want to be at that dinner. So other than that, we saw California, and I tell you what, man, it was a great training. I got some good stuff from it, but California is not representing like Texas. They are not representing like Texas. We still have the golden trophy when it comes to attending events, recruiting, all these accolades. are given to pretty much the Texas team, but Florida and California are going to be competing with us. So we got to make sure we're doing our part. And then we have Geoff Cash from Virginia that wants to get up in that action. I know he does. Congratulations to Geoff being, I believe, number 2 in Virginia for the recruiting contest. That's freaking huge, Geoff. I mean, you know you're going for number 1, but second prize is $5,000. That's not bad at all, man. Just keep going. At the end of the day, guys, I've told you, at the end of the day, you got to win a contest. If you want to be recognized, if you want to be one of the pros, if you want to be somebody that asks for your help as a mentor, you got to win a contest. This is how you get recognized nationwide. I can't tell you how many times that I get a deal from North Carolina or Florida or anywhere else just because they saw me, that I was recognized. I mean, that gives you credibility, right? So other than that, I just want to tell you that December 11th is going to be a really big deal. And we are going to give away prizes that day. We're also going to be giving away gifts. So we'll have gifts, and we're going to be giving away prizes for who has the most guests. And these are not going to be sucky ass prizes. These are going to be badass prizes, like, you know, $50 gift card, or maybe a Nintendo, you know, system. These kinds of things we're going to be doing for December 11th. Why? Because we can. Because we can, and because we want to, and we want people to come to our event. Hey, it could be your guest that wins something. We're going to be giving stuff away for guests as well. So tell them, hey, you want to win a prize? You want to win a gift or something like that? Come on, come with me, you know? Oh, what's this about? Look, just join me. Let me take you out to breakfast. Join me at this solar presentation. And after that, you tell me if you're in or out. That's the way you got to talk to your people. Listen, give me 15, write this down. You may or may not be interested. That is huge, right? Because you're not trying to force somebody to listen to the information, but you care enough to share it with them and say, look, you may or may not be interested, but you really need to take a look at what's going on. So I'll tell you what, Saturday, let's go to Mama Margie's. We'll get some barbacoa tacos. And right after that, we'll learn about how to make some money in the solar industry. Does that sound fair? Right? Geoff, you know what? I'm going to bring you on, man. You have a lot of stuff going on. I bet your mind's going like blam, blam, blam. Share what you can, because you've been having some great meetings in Virginia. You've been having some great attendance. Tell us what's been working for you, brother.
Can you hear me? Awesome. Yeah, no, so I was just saying, Eric, and I used to say that all the time. You may or may not be interested, but I changed my line. So now, and I typed it in there for everyone. So now what I say is, I know you're probably not interested, but you may know someone that this could help. So do me a favor and hear this out so you can pass it along that it could help someone else out. You'll be amazed at how many people are like, wait a minute, he don't want to include me? Nobody likes to be left out. Nobody, right? So that's one of the things. The second thing is, you know, I've had a huge amount of success with getting someone very quick. You know, when you bring someone on board, and this is just, I'm just going to talk about just building a team for a second. When you bring someone on board, you know, rather than letting them sit there and sit idle, you have to remember every single moment of every single day is critical, right? So the minute they come on board, that moment, we're instantly going into what I call their game plan session, which is what corporate calls it as well. But I use that Powur business plan. We go through that Powur business plan and we get commitments made right then and there. From that standpoint, we roll right into, all right, let's do your launch. Your launch on either A, do you want to, and I find out their goals. Do they want to build a sales team? If they don't, that's okay. I don't push them. I don't pressure them. But if they do, I say, okay, why are we going to wait? Let's do your launch. Let's schedule it right now. So we're not going to wait. We're not going to use, and I utilize Monday, but I don't wait till Monday, because if I sign someone up on Tuesday, I'm not going to wait until next Monday to bring someone on. I'm like, hey, let's get something set for Thursday. Let's get something set for Friday, because then we have this special corporate call, and I make every single Monday seem like it's, oh my gosh, this is when it's just happening. I don't tell them that we do this every single Monday. I make it seem like this Monday is the Monday. So I say, look, we can build this, and then we have this special call that's going to be on Monday that we can have all those folks on, and all of a sudden you can go from just little old you to 20 or 30 people that quick. And so that's how we've been doing it. And so our average launch will have about 7 to 9 people. We get about 50% enrollment. For example, Saturday or Friday, this past Friday, we did a training in someone's house. So we started, you guys got to remember, October, we had me. That was it. It was just me. When I met Eric at the first week of October, we had nobody. So Friday, we did a team training where I came down and trained on how to close, how to go through the process. And I did a live presentation start to finish for them right there. We had 22 people in that house. So, I mean, and that's, so it can happen that fast, but it takes serious, serious focus. That's the only thing I could say. I mean, Eric, I mean, I don't know what you're looking for me, but that would be the biggest thing I could say is serious focus with serious intention. So I don't wait for it to happen. I make it happen. And you get people bought in and committed to that, they're going to make it happen. So then it just starts to repeat. Like I have people now saying, hey, I just signed someone up. We got to get their launch call scheduled immediately. We got to get their, and so we jump from one right to the next, because think about it. If I signed Eric up and Eric says, all right, let's do his launch call, and we get Robert or Tom or whoever signed up. Well, how did Robert hear about this? Robert heard about this because Eric introduced him to an opportunity. Eric said, hey, I'm launching a business. And this is another key thing that works really, really well is we'll tell, you know, the guy. So like if we brought on Eric, the way that Eric is going to introduce to all these people, he'll start by inviting people and we work through the inviting process. But then we're going to follow up that inviting process by saying this, look, I have one of the top leaders in the entire company that's going to be on this call and do an overview for me. If I don't have guests on there, I'm going to look foolish. Can you do me a favor and just be on there? I'm telling you, it sounds silly, guys, but it works. Because the key is this, we have to become professional sorters. And all we got to do is give them all the information and let them decide. So hopefully that helps, Eric.
Yes, no, 100%, brother. Hey, Geoff, when did you get started again?
Official date was August the 4th.
August 4th. So you're 3 months in.
Yep.
And how many deals have you gone through your organization?
In my organization, oh gosh, 30, 35 maybe 30 I don't know.
Deals.
I have no idea.
Wow. So
I mean, I've done 12 personal. I've mentored like another 11, probably 40.
That's incredible, Geoff. And y'all are on fire, man. And how do you keep that momentum going, brother?
So, man, I created this GroupMe, which is it's like a text service. So every single morning, it sounds silly, but every single morning at 6 o'clock, it's Geoff's motivation. So I send out a text to every single person, period, on the team. It doesn't matter. They get a motivational something from me. And they started to make fun of me about it, but it's okay. Because you know what? Most people are not up at 6. So when they check their phone, because that's what everybody does, is they roll over and check this thing. The first thing they see is like 20 different things, because at that point, people have opened it. And every time they open it, they get another notification. So like, what is the buzz about? And they see that their mindset automatically starts. So that's the first way that we do it. And the second way that we do it is I'm constantly running an incentive. I'm constantly running a contest, for example. And it don't have to be much. It's just got to be just a little bit. Like I just ran a contest 3 days ago that for everyone who could bring the most power bills so that we could present, obviously, and start, you know, inputting leads and present proposals. Whoever had the most power bills in a 3-day span got a personal one-on-one ride along with me to watch a presentation and would allow me to mentor the deal with them. Personal one-on-one that I would do for them. That could be thousands of dollars to that individual. So it's something where, you know, but really what did it cost me? Nothing. That's something I would have done anyway. So it gave them an extra push, an extra incentive to want to go out and do it so that they can get me to help them close the deal. No, reality is we all know that everybody would do that, but it's the fact that I would tell them that, hey, I'll personally go to the house with you. I'll personally walk you step by step on how to do it. That meant a lot to them. That's one thing. The second thing is that, you know, I used a 30-minute coaching session on how I set appointments and how I close the appointment. I did that as an incentive. I mean, all of those things, those little bitty things keep massive. And then, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, Eric. Lead from the front, baby. You got to make it happen. If you want to create momentum, you got to show them that you're doing what it takes. You can't, you know, Eric, me and you talk all the time. You can't be someone that just sits on the fence and says, go do it. You got to show them that you're doing the same thing. I
agree with you totally.
You just got to go get it.
No, I agree with you 100%, bro. You're leading by example, and I'm so proud of you. And I can't wait to go to Virginia. Never been there before, but I'm going to go over there, and you better show me some good places to eat because I'm a foodie, man. I like that stuff.
I got you, buddy.
All right, man. If you can make it December 11th, you're more than welcome. You know what I mean? So just let us know.
I'm going to check my schedule. I'll let you know about it.
All right, man. Thank you so much. Okay, cool. So yeah, December 11th is going to be huge, guys. Another way, you know, people ask me all the time, you know, how are you getting people? How are you getting leads, right? Type in the chat right now the words, me too. If you're asking that question, if you're asking, how do I get more leads? You know, how are you getting your leads? Where are you getting them from? How can I get new leads? I want you to type me too. Okay. I think Houston typed my name. That's not me. I didn't put me too. All right. No, but
my bad.
Yeah, don't worry about it, man. So I'm saying something that's been helping for me is a super free way to do lead generation. And I know we've heard it before, but maybe you didn't get it last time, or maybe you haven't caught on. But leveraging the ambassador program is 100% the best way to get leads. Why is that? Because you gotta add value to others. So many people are going, what's in it for me? What's in it for me? Yeah, what about me? Me, right? You gotta give value to people. You can't just say, hey, I want you to do this for me. I want you to do this for me. So you know what? Be different and start adding value and saying, look, hey, Jacob, how you doing, man? I know it's been a long time. I just want to let you know I'm in the solar industry now. A lot of families are going solar to save money. Just keep an ear out for me, brother. If you're talking to your neighbors, family, friends, I'll give you $1,000 for every single person that's interested and sells and goes solar with me. Does that sound fair? Person on the other line is going to go, bro, that sounds great. Then send them your ambassador link, right? Send them the ambassador link. It's a free sign up. Free sign up. People all the time are asking, you know, hey, they're looking for ways to make money. Affiliate marketing is one of the top ways to make money. Affiliate marketing means referral, kind of a referral kind of a system with a company. So, hey, you want to make $1,000? If you know somebody that's good in social media, say, look, I'll give you all the content that you need. I'll give you screenshots, send them all these solar facts and stuff like that, and let them post that on their own, you know, on their own page, and make them and have them, not make them, but recommend that they change their name to Solar Ambassador. So people can start asking, what do you mean Solar Ambassador? Like, what is that? Oh, well, I work with Jacob and he's in solar sales. And so, you know, if you want solar, have you ever thought about it? Yeah, I have actually. Your ambassador, all they do is collect name, phone number, email, and they upload the bill for you. Jonathan Brunasso just texted me. Hold on one sec. He said, I'm sorry I forgot. I feel terrible. I'm in El Paso traveling and wine tasting with no receptions. Okay, cool. No worries. If not, it's okay,
Hey,
bro.
hey,
All right, no
Eric,
worries.
Eric, can I capitalize on the event? Do you mind?
Go ahead, please.
So one of the ways that I used to do events all the time, and I would get
Javier, before you
hundreds of
start
people.
talking,
Yeah.
can you tell people about your background? What is your background? How many people do you have in your organization with your company? You know, tell them, man. You're not just
I was,
Javier Garcia. You're a big deal.
yeah, I was in a health and wellness, and I used to do 70 meetings a year. That's how many I did. So you call them locals, or they were live locals, and man, it was just we would get hundreds of people at these events. One of the ways, did you already make a graphic for the event yet? No. So as soon as you make a graphic for the event, what you want to do is you want on your own personal Facebook page. Guys, it's social, man. Social media is the answer. What you do with your social, and I love what Eric said about the ambassador program. He's right. Nobody's going to help you make money. But if you show the cause and the reason of how that money's going to help somebody, like, hey, I just helped this person make $1,000 and their bill was $100 a month for electricity. They're now able to pay for 10 months of the electricity on me. Who doesn't want to help you help somebody do that? Do you see what I'm saying? You got to show a purpose and a reason and what you're doing with the money. Because if you just say, hey, I just helped this person make $1,000, the first thing they're going to say, well, I wonder how much Javier made, or I wonder how much Eric made. That's all they're giving them. But if you show what they do with it, that's a huge difference. So, and then you're going to get more referrals and more people wanting to help you help them. Okay, so here's what you do. You get that event. You get Eric makes it for December the 11th, personal day. And I'm gonna double up on you. You're gonna make the contest out of this. Now listen to this. Make the Facebook event on your own personal page. You're gonna send that out and invite people to the end. When they are either interested or going, go to the event, or you're interested. Here is my ambassador link.
Houston, go ahead and mute out Javier, and let's introduce Mr. Brunasso, please.
Yes, sir. Javier, you're breaking up, brother. Jonathan just joined, so we're going to let him take over. The one, the only Jonathan Brunasso has joined us, guys. So welcome him, and let's hear what kind of fire he's going to bring to the table today. Jonathan,
all right. Do we have Jonathan Brunasso on the phone?
Yes, thank you. Sorry for being late, Eric. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes,
there it is. Yes, sir.
On, brother. Good to see you.
Likewise. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. We're wine tasting in Paso Robles, California right now. Location
right.
freedom.
Yes.
So you want me to just say some background and some other information, or what can I help with?
Yes, brother. We're excited for you to be on. I know, we're just coming off the Mentor Factory event. We talked about Vegas, so everybody's pretty excited about that. But yeah, man, if you could just tell the team a little bit of background about yourself and what you thought of Powur when you first heard about it, and how you've been doing now, and what do you recommend somebody does just getting started?
Yeah, for sure. And thank you for having me, Eric, and to the rest of your team. So, Jonathan Brunasso is my name. I have a twin brother, Chris Brunasso, in the business as well. I won the Tesla last year. And during the summer sales contest, my twin brother, Chris, won this year. I think I have the record of 28 deals in 1 month. In May, 19 July, 28 in August. And I've been doing solar for about 7 years. I was at Solar City and then Tesla. Tried my hand at real estate for a bit. I'm also a realtor at eXp Realty, and I tried to work at Sunrun for a little bit. I did really well at Sunrun corporate. And 2.5 years ago, Powur came after me on LinkedIn, of course, Bobby Smith. And so when I looked at the model, I saw that it was very similar to EXP Realty. 4 unique ways to make income here, including passive, residual income, stock options. So I already knew EXP Realty. And when I saw the differentiator with Powur, I said, this is the EXP of the solar world. There's so many unique ways to use the platform. Like, of course, we have the ambassador program. You could join and just use the mentor program, right? Like realtors join us, HVACs join us, and they just forever use the mentor program. You could learn to sell on your own. You could eventually become a mentor and help others, all the while earning residual income. You could build a team. You could get stock options. There's just so many different ways than the traditional dealer, right? One of the things I love is that we all have the same cost of goods. We all have the same income opportunity. We all have the same revenue share. At other companies, you have to become a partner and a junior partner and an owner, and you have to achieve these different levels, and you have these different red lines, and people get a $2.80 red line or 50-cent red line. It's BS. Like, everyone comes in here and they get the same fair opportunity as everyone else. And that's one of the things that I absolutely love about Powur. So yeah, 2.5 years now with Powur. The team is hundreds and hundreds. We have over 40 to 50 mentors on the team now. And I always train, Eric, I always train on referrals. You should join your local BNI, Business Networking International. You should join a Chamber of Commerce. You should get to 5,000 friends on Facebook. You should connect with realtors and roofers and anyone that's touching the homeowner to be your ambassador, or maybe join Powur and collect 50% of the commission. So I always advocate all of these steps. One of the things I'd recommend, guys, is one of the things we taught the Mentor Factory is networking with realtors. If you just took an hour twice a week to message realtors on Instagram, join realtor groups on Facebook, connect with realtors in your BNI, your Chamber of Commerce, and say, hey, I'd love to connect with you. If you were to Google right now, everybody, green realtors, green certified realtors, and locate a few in your state, county, zip code, you could send them a message. I'd love to connect with you. I'd love to help you. And I have some opportunities to partner in the solar industry. If you just did that for an hour twice a week, you message realtors on the green list, the Instagram, the Facebook, your chamber, your BNI, you could probably message 1,000 realtors in a year. Now, what if 10% joined as an ambassador or consultant? That's 100. What if 10% of that was a killer realtor that could close a solar deal every month? That's 10 realtors. So it's whoever here is going to put in the time and the effort with the BNI, with this chamber, with the social media, with the posting, and connecting with realtors, and put in the time and effort to do that. And I like to call it, it's a 1-2 punch, right? I have an ambassador program available, $1,000, or if you're more eager, we have 50% of the commission. It's a 2-hour training and $49 a month. Which one sounds better to you? If you want the bigger opportunity, I can send you a video. So that's how I approach realtors and how I've networked with realtors through in-person, social media, Facebook, and that's just one of many ways, guys. What if a realtor could give you a deal a month? What if your BNI could give you a deal a month? And what if your Facebook could give you a deal a month? That's 3 deals a month. Who here wants 3 deals a month? And what if you became a mentor and closed mentor deals? That would be even more. So, I hope some of that was helpful. I just encourage you all to take advantage of this opportunity, listen to Eric and his guidance, check out my referral training on YouTube, check out the realtor training, and get out there and get it, because this is the time. Next summer is going to be the biggest time for solar in our industry year to date. We're going to install more solar in the next 2 years than the last 30 years combined. And don't ever forget about follow-up. 80% of sales occur after the 5th follow-up. So never, ever stop following up. Keep a database, keep a list of any realtor you ever talk to, any consultant, any homeowner lead. Some of my advice there for you.
Yeah, awesome, brother. Thank you so much. If somebody comes to you and says, Jonathan, I just got started, or Jonathan, you know what, I started 6 months ago, but I want to start up again. Like, what is your advice to them? What are the first 3 things they got to get going? They got to do.
Well, I think depending on their level of engagement, part-time, full-time, I think you should be on every one of Eric's team trainings. I think you should be on Powur's trainings, the consultant training. Make sure to take an onboarding again, just to refreshen up yourself. Check out all the trainings on YouTube and Powur University, but then hit the, start grinding, hit the road. I would say join a BNI networking group if you can, join a chamber of commerce, try to get to 5,000 friends on Facebook. Everything in our freaking world occurs on Facebook and Instagram these days, and LinkedIn. And if you don't have an install to post, copy Eric's, copy mine, save my image and share it. I don't give a damn. If team installation happening this week in California, team installation happening in Texas, you should post multiple times every week. I don't care what it's about. Like, if it's funny, if it's a team install. So join a BNI, join a chamber of commerce, post as many times as you can, get to 5,000 friends on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Those are all basic things. You should also make your list of people to call as well, your warm sphere. And, there's really 2 things you could say. I am doing solar. I want to let you know I have a referral program. If you have anyone that you think of that's going to do solar, could you please keep me in mind? Or number 2, hey, I'm trying to get my certification. I just need to practice on a few homes to go solar. Do you mind if I look at your electric bill for practice for my certification? Those are 2 things you can call. Warm conversation, make your list of 100, 200 people, do the other activities, block out your calendar, connect with realtors, and just attend the trainings and keep the momentum going and share the posts online. Those are some of the basic activities I recommend for someone that wants to really start to get engaged.
Brother, thank you so much. I don't want to keep too much of your time. We appreciate you. You're a big time leader in the company, and you're here sharing golden nuggets with us on your vacation, on your wine tasting. That's amazing. Jonathan Morales asked, do you like Enphase or Solar Edge?
Do tend to lean toward Enphase. They tend to find that micro is a little premium. I think they may have a little less failure rate, and their online monitoring app is a little cooler. So I do tend to lean towards Enphase usually. And of course, it pairs with the only battery that we have available right now. And by the way, their stock price is off the charts. Yeah. But I give Solar Edge some love every now and then. Don't get me wrong. Especially with higher wattage panels or MPU situations, Solar Edge does have a decent place in the market.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, Javier Garcia, he was one of your fans. Javier, you have any questions for Mr. Brunasso here?
What gifts do I like giving my customers?
Yeah. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So I've been watching you for over a year, and thank you so much for putting up those free YouTube channels. Because I was on a boat in the middle of the bayou in Louisiana, and I would watch your YouTube channels while I was underway, so I want to just tell you thank you. And I know you were just getting started, but you were putting so many golden nuggets in those videos. So guys, I highly recommend you find Jonathan Brunasso on YouTube, subscribe, and watch every single one of his videos. And then secondly, I love what you do, and I'm guessing it's your customers. You give them liquor, or some of the finest liquor that the best. Am I correct, or is that right, or no?
Yeah, you're pretty spot on. And Eric can tell you in the training, I jokingly said I always connect with my clients one way or another. The stages of solar, the survey, the installation. And by the way, I stopped by with a bottle of whiskey or tequila or wine. Yes. Which one do you guys like? And then you get them talking, right? And you say it 5 times. I'm going to stop by. Oh, and by the way, if you give me a referral, I'm going to bring that whiskey that you like. I joke about it, but I do it.
Yeah.
As much, it is a nicer bottle. It is a $50, $100, $150 bottle because it's going to sit on their shelf and they're going to sip it for years. So absolutely. Yeah.
All right. All right. Anybody got any other questions for Mr. JB3? All right. All right. Jonathan, we appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. And we hope you can come to San Antonio. We know we talked about a Texas tour, man. So we got to talk about that one day.
Yeah. Let's plan it. February, March, we'll do a Texas tour. Hopefully Vegas will be March or April. And then let's do another one of these meetings if you want, Eric. We'll schedule it when I'm home at my office and we'll put a little category together or something like that.
All right, my friend. Thank you very much.
All right.
All right. Take care of yourself.
My pleasure, guys. Good seeing you. Take care. Go get it.
Thanks, Jonathan. Appreciate you, man.
Bye, guys.
All right. All right.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
That was awesome. So it's great to know that we have excellent leadership that isn't even in our lineage willing to share great information. And you heard from himself, now is the time. So I just want to leave you with one more thing before we hang up. I want you to kind of close your eyes, and I'm looking at y'all right now. Okay, so close your eyes, and I want you to envision this. Okay, close your eyes and envision this. Okay, envision that something happened to you tomorrow, a bad thing. Okay, you pass on, and you're no longer here on this earth anymore. What kind of legacy did you leave at this point? At this point in your life, what legacy did you leave? I want you to think about that. And if it's not the answer that you want, you got a lot of work to do. If you cannot pass tomorrow and feel really good about what you've given to either your friends, family, your community, if there's barely any legacy there, please find it in your heart to say you're worth more and you're better than that. Because that's what I did this past weekend. I closed my eyes and I said, dang, if I were to pass tomorrow, I'm still not comfortable with my family being left with all these things. I need more. And so the more families that we help, the more clean energy we provide. And at the end of the day, the more safety, financial security you have for your loved ones when you pass. Because I'm sure we all know this is not something out of the ordinary talking about people passing away. Unfortunately, there's been some really bad stuff going on with COVID and other things, and people are going away. We're losing loved ones. And God forbid it be one of us. How would you feel if you left this earth tomorrow? Would everything be okay in your household? And if you can't answer that with 100% certainty, you have a lot of work to do. You have a lot of work to do. And we are in the best industry. I keep telling people, show me where I can help someone save thousands of dollars, show them how to do it within 30 minutes, and make on average 5 to 7 grand a deal. Show me where else I can do that, and I will sign up. But unfortunately, we have the golden goose. Fortunately, we have the golden goose, and it's laying eggs all day, every month for me. So I want the same for you. So I hope you took that to heart, what I shared with you. I don't mean it to be in a negative way, but we got to think about these things. The older we get and the more money we make, we need to understand that we got to put that money away in safe places and help our generations to come. So if you were to pass tomorrow,
How many lives would you have affected? How many people would you have affected? That's why I always share this opportunity, because this life has this solar industry, power, not the solar industry, power has helped me change my life. It's helped my buddy, Jonathan Morales, at his house right now. It's helped my buddy, Houston, at his house with his baby right now. It's helped a lot of my friends, Javier Garcia, on the boat, and he's still able to learn about solar and do everything from the boat on the water. That's insane, man. My buddy Rigo on the phone, my buddy Rob from 20 years ago. You get to work with who you want to work with here. Understand that. You get to work with people you love, people you cherish. Look, I would have met, me and Rob were on Newport Beach the other day, having a Mai Tai, having a really great time. I want to do that with all of you all the time, but it takes work. It takes work. You can't be traveling everywhere and not have a damn dime to spend. I mean, I do what I can to make a training and all. Before I started doing well, I would scrimp every penny to make a training, but you got to work. You got to get results, right? And so 2 deals a month, you're over 6 figures. 2 deals a month. But the question is, what activity are you doing to get those 2 deals a month, right? Out of 10 appointments, how many can you close? You should be going for 10 appointments a week, just so you know. That's a great goal to have. 10 appointments a week. Why? Because 3 or 4 of those appointments are going to cancel already. Who understands that? 3 or 4 appointments are going to cancel, right? And let's say 6 are left, 3 of them are going to fail credit. Who says yes to that, right? 3 of them are going to fail credit. The others are going to pass credit. One's going to say, I don't know, I'll think about it. And you're going to close 1 or 2 deals. Does that sound about right, Jonathan Morales? That sounds about right, right? Yeah. So you've got to be going for 10 appointments a week. And how are you going to do that? You have to get on your phone and call these people and let them know what you're doing for a living. Stop hiding under a rock. Stop hiding what you're doing for a living. Be proud of it. Be proud that you're a part of the #1 industry for the future as far as jobs are concerned. You are not just responsible for helping people create, save thousands of dollars on their solar. You're creating jobs for installers. You're creating so much more. So what you do matters. What you do really freaking matters. And people want to work with a purpose. They want to work for a purpose. So don't be ashamed. Don't be embarrassed. Don't make no apologies. And use our stories. Stories sell, facts tell. Facts tell, stories sell. Stories sell. Tell them Jonathan Brunasso's story. Tell them Kimberly's story. For a year, Kimberly's been in here week after week, never missed a training. Bam! Record-setting system. What the heck? But she knew it. She knew it was coming. And so did all of us. All of us on this call. We're always like, don't worry, Kim. It's coming. You got it, Kim. It's coming. Am I right? Am I wrong? You know what? We're right. We've been there for Kim the whole time. And bam, look at that. That is exciting. That is exciting. It's exciting to help someone that, from not believing to believing, right? That's incredible. So with that, that's all I have. I'm going to pass it back over to Houston. Houston, go ahead and finish up. I love you all very, very much. You know that. Anytime you need anything from me, please go on my Calendly link in my calendly.com/solarmastermind. Please schedule a call because I don't even know. I woke up, I just got back midnight, California, wake up, 12 text messages, 20 voicemails, right? So I want to make sure that I am there for you the best way possible. And the best way possible for me to be there for you is to set up a calendar invite for me so I can be there for you. Because I want all of you to win. Everybody on this call, everybody that has always been there, you will be a mentor one day. You will be. It just depends on how long. It depends on how long you want to take to get there. And if you want to get there faster than ever, it's going to take more activity. It's going to take more thinking outside the box. It's going to take more door knocking. It's going to take more social media, TikToks and Instagrams and Snapchat and all these things. If you're not a brand, if you're not making yourself a brand every single day, you are losing. You are losing if you're not representing yourself as the solar consultant in your network, in your circle. That's all I got. Houston, thank you.
All right, brother. Hey, I got to tell you, I think that is the first time I've ever heard someone make a goose egg sound like a good thing. So all I got to say is, guys, let's go out and get that golden goose egg and, get things rolling. If you need anything, reach out to Eric, reach out to me, reach out to any of the other mentors on the team. Let's make this thing happen, guys. With that, that's all I got. Y'all have a good night.
To the moon. Have a good night, guys.
There you go.
To the moon.
Go.
Woo! Shakalaka.
Cheers.